Hello and welcome back to the channel. We have another Atomos Ninja V and Sony A7S3 video. And specifically what we're going to be doing today is taking the Emotive Color conversion LUTs and loading those into the Atomos Ninja V. I am shooting in S-Log3 and specifically in the S-Gamut3 Cine picture profile. Now I'm going to be showing a couple other settings to make sure that you have those Emotive Color LUTs enabled and able to preview your Sony A7S3 footage. I've done a couple videos on the post-production workflow with these Emotive Color conversion LUTs. I recommend checking those videos out, and if you guys could like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future videos on this topic or pretty much production or post-production workflows in general. To start off this procedure, you're going to be connecting your Atomos Mini SSD or any other compatible SSD to your laptop or computer. And I'm going to be using the USB 3.0 to SATA drive cable adapter. So I'm just going to connect the SATA end of my cable to the Atomos Mini SSD and then taking the USB 3.0 and connecting that to the laptop. Now on my laptop here, you'll notice the icon pop up on your desktop. So here I have my Ninja V drive. Now I have some footage here that I shot from a past shoot, so it's really important in this step that you back up any footage that you've already recorded on the drive. I'm going to be deleting this footage, and then now I'm going to show you the steps on how to format your drive in the Atomos Ninja V. I'm just going to eject the drive here. So now connect your SSD to the Atomos Ninja V. I'm going to turn on the Atomos Ninja V. Here we have our screen loaded. You can see that I'm shooting ProResRaw. So here you have your different scopes on the bottom. So clicking this top output button, click and record, you see that I have about 24 minutes of record time in ProResRaw. Just scrolling over and clicking on this media tab. So clicking on the format button on the lower left hand corner here, you'll notice, so again touching on that format button, you'll get a pop-up that says, are you sure you want to format this drive? It has a warning that just reminds you all files and LUTs will be erased from this disk. So you'll see two options on the bottom. You can choose not to format your drive. We're going to go ahead and click format. And there you go, you are set to go. So I'm going to power off the Atomos Ninja V and proceed with the next steps to actually copy over our Emotive Color LUTs to the Atomos Ninja V drive. So here on my drive, I have my A7S3 Emotive Color LUTs, just navigating through. I recommend that you guys check out a previous video that I did where I go through and explain the different color conversion files and what they mean. We're going to go in the 65x option and we're going to copy 3 different files. So the AngelBird tungsten high scale, daylight high scale, and the 4200 high scale Emotive Color LUTs. So now I'm just going to reconnect my Atomos Mini SSD drive and going to plug that into my laptop. You get a pop-up that says, do you want to use this as a disk backup? We're not going to do that today. Just going to open my Ninja V drive. You can make a new folder to copy the files in, but I'm going to resort to just copying the files to the top level of the mini SSD drive. Going through and selecting my 4200 high scale, daylight high scale, and then tungsten high scale. So copied those over to my Ninja V drive, just making sure that they're all there on the top level like I said. And we can go ahead and eject our Ninja V drive. So now connect your SSD to the Atomos Ninja V. I'm going to power on the Ninja V once more. Gonna wait for that to load, just a couple seconds. And now we are set to go. So again, clicking this bottom right hand button here, we're going to switch over to our LUT tab. Tapping that, we're going to start loading in these LUTs to the different slots here. So starting with this first slot, I'm going to click on this folder icon. I'm going to load in this top level 4200 high scale option. So tapping that, you do need to tap twice to load the file in, and you'll get this load menu that'll pop up. So you see this S curve confirming that you've loaded the LUT. Just going to go in the second slot, load in the high scale daylight option. Again, you'll see that loading LUT menu. That's loaded in. And lastly, on this third option, going to load in the AngelBird tungsten high scale. Again, tapping twice, loading LUT menu, and there you go. We have all our LUTs loaded into the Atomos Ninja V. So here we have a different scene, and I'm going to go through and load each lookup table, each LUT, and show you the preview on the screen here. So the first option we have here is the 4200 Kelvin high scale. This is an average of the daytime high scale option and the tungsten high scale option. Now for this next option we have the daytime high scale option. You guys can see what that image is looking like. And for our last option we have the tungsten high scale option. And again, this is ProResRaw footage coming straight out of the Atomos Ninja V and the Sony A7S3. I went through some steps here and I just loaded the different LUTs, the different white balances, and you guys got to see that preview. But to enable the preview of these LUTs, you need to go into your monitor menu system and make sure that you have the LUT option selected. So here I'm selecting the native option, and you can see that no matter which options we select, no matter which slot we select, we're not getting our LUT preview on our screen. So if that's happening to you, it's important to go back to this monitor tab and enable the LUT option so that you can go through and preview your different LUTs on your Sony A7S3 footage. So Emotive Color LUTs are great for post-production and workflows and really transforming your footage, but for this video I really wanted to incorporate these into my production workflow. And I think these LUTs are really going to provide not only a preview of what my footage will look like in post-production, but it's really going to help me expose my shots, set white balance correctly, and hopefully save some time in that post-production workflow step. So like I said, if you guys could check out those last videos that I did, just post-production workflow breakdowns with the Emotive Color LUTs, and like, subscribe, and hit that bell for future notifications for these videos highlighting my post-production workflow and production workflows as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned something. My name is Jose. I have been your One Orbit Captain, and I will see you guys in the next one.